Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Today, we have a special guest, a physical education superstar, P.E. Bowman. That's the only name I can go by. But we're going to spend some time with him and his family today, learning more about him and giving him the props that him and his family deserve for all of the amazing things that they've done for our community, not just PE, but I'm sure there's classroom teachers, daycares, moms, babysitters that are using his materials to keep the kids busy. So I wanted to make sure that we give our opportunity a platform to know the myth, the legend, Mr. P.E. Bowman and his family.
Oh, thanks for the awesome introduction. Yes, that was fantastic. I'm Coach Bowman, and I wanted to introduce my family too, so I'm going to have them come over here one at a time. Come on. This is I'll introduce yourself. What's your name?
Eliza.
This is Eliza. So everybody always talks about my kids, but they never know their names. I never say them in the video. So this is Eliza. How old are you, Eliza?
6.
6. What grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
And she's a kindergartner. All right, get over there. Kellen, come here. This is my star too. He's in more videos than anybody else. What's your name?
Kellen.
How old are you?
8.
What grade are you in?
2nd.
2nd grade. So this is my YouTube star right here. He has over, I think, 2 million watch hours of people watching doing his workouts.
Wonderful.
And this guy. What's your name?
Shane.
This is Shane. Shane, how old are you?
3.
You're not. You're almost 3. Turns 3 in May. He's 2. Can you do 2? No, that's 1. Do 2. There, he's 2. Can you say hi, Coach Abby?
Hi, Coach Abby.
Hello, big boy.
And then I can't forget my wife. She's more behind the scenes doing everything. She lets me destroy my living room to set up.
Hi.
We thank you.
You're welcome. It's a process, but we love it.
And she runs most of my social media for me and does all that stuff. So that's her.
That's awesome. It's so great to see you all in person. Awesome.
Yeah, so
awesome.
we're a PE family. So that's why I had to include everybody, because that's my whole channel and that's who we are. So
now,
that's
did you say your name, or you just Coach Bowman?
Matt. Matt's my
Oh.
first name. If you want to know my first name, Matt Bowman. But everybody knows me as Coach Bowman or PE Bowman.
Yeah.
So
awesome,
that's
awesome.
me. Make it real personal, Matt.
Yeah. Before this, I was just like, wait a minute. I was like, no, I don't know his name at all. It's just P.E. Bowman. That's it. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for introducing yourself and your family. So now, the next question that we're going to have is, I'd like to know just more about you, kind of like maybe your occupation, how long, kind of like how you got into physical education as a whole, because I know you have a different background. So I'll let you share that as well.
Yes, well, since I was young, I wanted to be a PE teacher. I loved school, and PE was my favorite subject. So I was that boy that I was always in the gym doing everything. So I started real young, and for me as a PE teacher, I'm really skill focused. Like I love skills. I don't know if you went to got lost in my YouTube rabbit hole of my old videos where I'm doing tricks and skills, but that was me as a kid. So I didn't really grow up with video games too much. I had a few, but not a lot. So I spent a lot of time outside, just balancing rakes, juggling rocks, throwing sticks, that kind of stuff, just improving all my random skills. My wife calls them circus skills. So I'm really a skills-based teacher, but I have a creative side that a lot of PE teachers don't have. So in college, minored in art, and I got my art teaching license. I'm actually a certified art teacher, grades 5 through 12,
Wow.
to teach art. And so I plug that in here and there with my creativity in PE and put it in full force with PE Bowman. So you see the best of both worlds there.
And it truly is, like, it blows my mind to see some of your stuff. And, I reached out to you and I was just like, tell me your secret. What is going on here? So I appreciate definitely you having that background of wanting to be a PE teacher, but then also having that art background, which is, you can tell definitely in the materials that you create. So what inspired, with COVID and everything, which I'm sure, but you said you also were creating things beforehand. So maybe what made you start your YouTube in the first place? And then what maybe gave you more inspiration to create the things that you've been doing as of late in COVID?
Yeah. In the very first place, I can't remember the year I created. 2012, 2014, somewhere back there. It was Dude Perfect. So Dude Perfect was hot at the time. All their trick shot videos they were making, and every day in PE class, I had a student, Mr. Bowman, can you do this? Mr. Bowman, can you do that? Mr. Bowman, can you do this? So they're always doing tricks and skills for him. That's kind of PE teacher I was, and so I had to start making some trick shot videos because that's what they wanted. So that's how my YouTube channel started. Actually, was little trick shot videos here and there, and then just over time, it developed into workouts. 'Cause I was getting actually as a teacher, I was getting frustrated with content for kids. I was searching YouTube for content for kids, and I could find some stuff, but I kept thinking in my mind, I can do it better. I can do it better.
Mm.
And so I actually started making videos pre-COVID before everybody was sent home and we had to do online learning. So I actually started a couple months before. So I had my camera gear and everything ready to go. So when the shutdown happened, I feel like I was the only PE teacher out there ready to go to make content. So I jump on everybody in the head start, which is kind of what pushed my name and my channel out there was being, no, I can't say I was the first, but one of the first people doing it.
I can say that definitely. I feel like you were set and ready to go. I was excited about it because I had already acquired a great deal of camera equipment and had an appreciation for being able to create videos. So number one, even having the skill to do it, and then being just like, I have so much more time to create things like
Yes.
purposeful. Because my issue was I just, you know, I see my kids twice a week, and the issue was I just didn't have enough time to fit the content in there as well as the fundamental things. So get them for maybe 32 minutes when it's all said and done. You want them to understand something, so it's just like this is finally I get the opportunity to tell them why this is the way it is. So I jumped at the opportunity. I did not take a great deal of time to focus on YouTube when it came down to it. But now, everybody's transitioning because everybody needed help. But I was like, this is great. I'll create all this stuff for my kids and no problem. But then it's just like, oh, there's thousands of other teachers that just can't, don't know how to, or don't want to do things. So I can appreciate
Or the
that.
resources. They don't have the resources to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I say I'm in Dubai, right? So been afforded a great deal of school gives me iPad, MacBook, things like that, access to software, so I can do things. But some schools just don't have that. They have to do it with their phone or utilize other people's resources. So um, okay, so could you briefly tell us what is the process for creating your videos? So a lot of people want to, they don't know how to. I kind of want people to get a glimpse into the work that you do put in, because it's not just the 6-minute video that you put out and it was like, oh, he did this in 20 minutes, no problem.
Yeah, no. It's actually a long process. I've had so many people email me and ask me how I do it, and then when I respond with the details, they're like, okay." It kind of scares them away because it's a long process, and that's where I got to thank my wife too, because I literally take over the house. So I have to set up my miniature studio first because it's all created around my kids for my kid content. And so since I got sent home, I can't do it in my gym. I've been doing it in my living room this entire time. So I have to move the couch, move all the chairs, move all the end tables, move everything out of the way, and that that takes forever. And then I got to set up my green screens, set up my lights, make sure everything's perfect, and then do the filming. And then once that's done, I get to put it all back together again. I can't leave it that way because this is our living space. It's our living room. So literally, I spent a half a day on video shoots, tearing it down, setting it up, filming it, filming it again, doing multiple takes to make sure we got it because I'm filming children, so it takes multiple takes. So I spent about half a day filming. But when I do set it up, I try to film multiple videos. I have everything planned out, everything organized. I'm like, all right, we're shooting this video now. Here's level one, here's level two. Then we finish, maybe take a little break, then we'll shoot another video. So I don't have to do it every weekend. I'll try to film once a month or maybe twice a month to do the big setups because it does take a toll on the family and I have to get everybody out of the way and keep everybody quiet and do all this stuff for filming. So it's a major setup. But that's just the filming part. The bulk of it is editing. That's where the magic happens, is making the graphics work with my children. And it's all about timings, trying to get the timing perfect so kids know when to jump when they're working out at their school or home, wherever else they're at, and just making everything flow smoothly. It takes a lot of time editing. So the bulk of my work is just sitting on my laptop. It's not even the half day filming. It's pounding it out after my kids go to bed at night, all day on Saturday or Sunday on a weekend day, just a little bit at a time.
Yeah, the editing process is can be very strenuous. And I've had also a number of people ask me, like, how do you do it? Even this weekend, I was just like, how much time do you actually have? Because you kind of don't want to know the answer to that. And then, different editing softwares and different computers and all of this other stuff. So it isn't just a simple 1, 2, 3 setup to get these things produced. And you all produce fabulous videos. And I'm just like, this is amazing. I don't have any children, so a lot of my stuff has to be me, and I'm just like, I'm too lazy, so I give it up. I give it up to you and your
It is nice
family.
having the kids do it.
Oh my goodness, I was like, man. So when I went home for Christmas, I had my nephews. I just had them do something very, very small. The humans versus winter clothing one that I did, and I just threw up a green screen, and I was like, okay, run. But I didn't like script and plan anything, so I kind of just had to make things up when I got to it, because a lot of the magic does happen in editing. But the pre-planning phase and saying, this is the video we're doing, these are the moves I need, and then you being able to manipulate everything after that, genius.
Yeah, I mean, that comes with experience, especially editing. I found out if I film better, I can cut my editing time down because I don't have to remove things that weren't there. Or if an arm accidentally disappeared off screen, like, how do I get that arm back? The little things like that. So just experience and practice.
For sure. Okay, so with this new way of providing content for your students and teachers, how has it changed your thoughts and ways and the way that you teach? So, okay, before you answer that question, are you virtual or are you back in school?
I am. So students have an option. They can opt to be virtual, but we came back to school. Majority of the kids came back February 1st.
Okay.
So I have like one class at grade level that's virtual, and then probably 3 classes that are actually at the building. So if I have 4 classes at grade level, one's virtual, 3 are in person.
So are you not having to do blended? Like you can teach your kids at school and then you teach your kids online?
Well, the way my schedule's set up, I will switch. Like I'll have one class that I teach at school, and then I'll run back to my office and teach one online.
Okay.
And then I'll go teach another class at school. So that's kind of how my schedule's set up. We don't do it. Some schools do, like kids come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday virtual. We don't do that.
Oh, wow.
It's all on the same day.
My setup is I'm teaching both sets at the same time. So
so you have like a camera on you and students. So
Yeah.
that's how you're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have to do that at the same time.
So
I don't know how I would do that.
Listen, so there's 2 different like meanings to blend it. So we've been in school since September. We've only been out of school 1 week out of the entire school year. Apart, we're on spring break now, but yeah, we've been doing blended learning. So I might have 12 kids in front of me and 12 kids at home, and having to balance that dynamic of making sure the kids in front of me are actually moving and then begging the kids at home to get off the couch or out of the bed. And so I say I feel like a DJ, or you're living in 2 places. So that's where the videos really make an impact, because I can display it on my screen and the kids at home can see it. So that virtual element and videos that's been provided by yourself and other creators have helped me wedge the gap to find things that I can do with both sets. Because I mean, we're teaching elementary kids. I can't just be like, okay, go do 15 sets of push-ups and I'll see you tomorrow. So with that being said, with your particular setup, how has COVID changed the way that you teach, or how are you now utilizing these resources, the resources that you create in these times?
Well, I'm still not back to normal life in the gym. The way we're in the gym but every student has an assigned spot, and we have to stay in that assigned spot the entire class. There's no more running around the gym, nothing like that. So we still do videos. Half my class is probably videos because I can project them on the wall. And I kind of design my videos to stay in one location based on how I have to teach it in the gym.
Right.
So we'll hop side to side all the things that we can do in our one gym location spot. So that's how I teach now. And I mean, if I could, looking at the future, if I could plan my own gym, if I could be the boss, like I would put smart boards or 70-inch TVs in every gym instead of a nice cage, so I can just pop videos up, cast it from my phone real easy. Right now I have a projector and I have cords running everywhere, which is fine because we're not running around. But once we go back to running around again, I would love to have that TV on the wall that I can just cast up a video. Hey, this is our warm up. We're doing level up 3, and then do that. And videos are a part of PE life, I think, forever now.
Yeah, it's definitely been a game changer. And it can't be ignored moving further, especially if these restrictions don't not necessarily lighten up, but if things can't change. So fortunately, my gym space, like we've literally, it looks like a Connect 4 place in there. We have red and blue dots, and they're all spaced out and things of that nature. So I can definitely agree that things have changed, and having that digital content is going to be a part of our jobs, like for the rest of ever. Okay. So how is the family liking the videos and all of the attention that I assume that you all are getting?
We love making the videos. I'll let the kids speak for themselves on that part. But the attention is really like nothing's changed. Like you're famous on YouTube, but in real life, nobody knows you. Nobody, everywhere you go, it doesn't matter. Like my kids have no clue that they've been watched 6 million times. I think I have over 6 million views on my channel.
Wow.
For the past year, they have no clue. Like to them, they're just like, "Oh, make another video." Like they don't know they're YouTube famous. But
they're definitely famous. Yep, and you guys have been seen all over the world, including Dubai. I play you guys all the time.
Yeah. All right, Kellen. First question. Say that question again. Do you mind?
All right. How are you liking making your videos? And have you seen, like, when you're at school, has your, I don't know if your dad is your PE teacher, but how do your friends react to seeing you on YouTube? How do you like it?
I like it a lot.
Why do you like it a lot?
Because people do my workouts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you do a very good job.
Yep.
I like about the workouts that we get to find toys for the bosses.
I love all the bosses that you all beat. Like it's a really, all of my students really like it, and they get excited when they see you come on the screen. So you're doing a wonderful job.
And I have to say, our next video coming out, I think, has the coolest boss so far.
Yeah.
Is it a secret?
I found it.
You did? Well, I'll be waiting.
Yeah, it's a secret. It should be
secret.
coming out hopefully in a week or 2.
Okay, we're excited. We're excited about it.
Liza, come here.
All right. Hello, you're the newscaster.
Yeah, she's Ninja Now newscast.
That's right. How are you liking making the videos?
It was fun.
It was fun? That's great. Have any of your friends seen you on your videos?
What do your cousins say?
They like it.
They like it? Well, I want to thank you so much. They're so cool.
I will say it's been fun because people I haven't talked to in a while, like from college or just in life in general, will contact me out of the blue. My daughter is working out to your kids right now for PE class. I'm like, that's awesome. Yes, we made it. So some people that they're not. I mean, they were friends from a long time ago, but I don't see them all the time. Kind of lost touch. Well, have reached out to me and letting me know their kids are doing my workout.
Oh, that's
which is
awesome.
So fun. I love that.
And it'll be a good memories for them, as well as they get older, to be like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. That's super
Yeah.
cool. Wait, do they go to the same school that you teach at?
No, they do not.
Okay.
So a little more background on us. My wife is a teacher. She's taught kindergarten. She's taught third grade. She's taught fourth grade. And now that we have three kids, she stays home from teaching. And
Mm,
so she is our teacher. She homeschools.
bless your heart.
So she's like, I'm a teacher. I'm right here. I'm a trained, certified teacher. I will teach my children. It's like, okay.
That's wonderful. Kudos.
That's
Awesome.
what she does.
Where's mom? Where's mom? How's mom liking
Hey,
making the
mom, get over here.
videos?
Here she comes with Shane.
The momager, right?
Ask her about her patience when I set up the living room.
Yeah.
So how are you doing with making the videos? You hear that you kind of help manage the social media and things of that nature. We've seen you in a couple of videos as well. How's it going for you?
It's reminded me that I've had 3 kids with the energy level and the workouts he tries to make me do. I'm like, do I get to practice? No, it's still fun though. It also does remind me to stay active as much as I can, especially as a mom. And no, I mean, yes, it's a process, like I said earlier, but we enjoy it. And it turns out he does magic with his editing, so it works.
That's awesome. I think it is very valuable for kids to see their parents being active and
Right.
moving, and it's something that they will remember for the rest of their life. So once again,
Mhm.
thank you so much for your house, your time, your kids, your husband. Thank you.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's been fun. It's been a good journey.
Well, we hope that you all don't stop anytime soon. So,
Oh, we won't.
No, and you'll see more of this guy coming too.
and
He's
he's
getting
getting
old enough
so
now.
I'm
We're
seeing he's
working.
getting big. He's jumping on it by himself. I'm just like, look at this progress. It's wonderful.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
likes to copy his older siblings, so
You,
definitely be in a lot of them.
you're
he's
gonna
doing
have
the
him.
warm video. They're got the warm up with baby Shane. Although
All
you're not so
right.
much a baby
No, you're doing a great job. It's awesome seeing your family grow. Thank you so much. Okay, so the next question, I got like 2 more. So,
anymore.
what is next for you?
What is next for me? I have so many plans, just not enough time. So I call it. This is me joking around. I don't know if I'll put it on the videos or not, but I call it PE Bowman 2.0. I've upgraded everything. I upgraded my software. I'm now using Adobe Premiere Pro. I've upgraded my computer to handle it and run more higher video quality, more video graphics. So everything's going to be bigger and better this next coming year. And I'm going to try to expand into kind of new content areas. Like this summer, I figured everybody's going to be going outside. Not too many workout videos going to be happening. So my wife and I are going to make some like gardening videos, kind of like how to, and show the kids in the garden planting things. So I kind of touched the more health aspect because as I teach PE, I'm always doing the workouts, but now I do more health things than I used to do because I can throw up a health video.
That's
So I'm going to try to
amazing.
dip into that field. And so we're kind of, I don't know what the correct term is, but we're going to try to do more in the summertime, kind of like our own like little reality TV show, I guess, kind of with gardening and the family, those kind of things. So I'm going to try to play around and have some fun in the summer and see if people like that or if it's like, stick to workouts. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's fine.
But
It's worth giving it a try for sure.
and if things that go back to how they were, I plan on making. I'll keep my fun, interactive kind of arcade style games, but I also want to make some hardcore like PE content. So it's not just a warm up. Like I can pump out a 20-minute step class with my kids doing it, or a 20-minute exercise ball workout, things like that. So I have all these ideas that I do just normal days teaching in PE how I fill my PE class. So now I'll just put my time into editing it and make it a workout that everybody can use and everybody can share.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm excited for you all. So, the last question, once again, thank you for your time thus far, is where can we find more information about you, how to follow you, how to support you? Give us the details on that.
Well, YouTube channel, of course. But what I'm pushing now is my website, pebowman.com. And you can go there. You can find all my newest videos. There's a way you can sign up for like an email so I can communicate with you, sending emails. And There's a way if you want to donate and help us out, because the graphics and software, everything costs money these days. So there's a way you can donate and help us. And if you donate to us, we'll put your name in a video and give you some credit to everybody, give you a little shout out.
Nice.
But that's fun. But my favorite thing about my website, I have a page called Worldwide Impact, and you can go there, and by going to that page, it puts a little pin on my globe I have, so you can see the outreach and the spread that PE Bowman has had. And the website's fairly new, so we need to get more people there checking it out. But it's pretty fun. So far, right now, PE Bowman has spread to 5 continents. So we are making our way around the world, which for me, the growth of that's so exciting. I love watching that. My wife and I check it all the time. We're like, oh, we have somebody over here in this part of the world now. We got somebody over here. So you can find out pretty much everything to know at pebowman.com. Also, you can find us on Twitter, PE Bowman. PE_Bowman. I made a new friend because there is a PE Bowman already out there before I got on Twitter. I'm new to Twitter. And he's not a PE teacher. And he gained a bunch of followers. He kept telling everybody, I'm not PE Bowman. Well, I am PE Bowman, but he's
not that one.
Not the physical education teacher, yes. So I made a new friend that way. So that was fun.
That's awesome. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us?
Keep working out with us. Stay with us. I got a lot of new ideas, and I think everybody can use them in physical education settings across the world. Also, I think these ideas will be great if you are just, if you're a parent like I am, you got to get energy out before bedtime. Put them on YouTube so everybody can do them. Pop them up there. Let the kids work out. Keep working out. Don't just stop because everything's back to normal. Keep working out with us.
Awesome. Okay, last thing. Maybe top 3 things, words of advice for teachers, PE teachers, individuals who would like to start creating content to share with the community. What's maybe 3 things that you can share with them just to encourage them or get them started?
First one, start small. Like my art teachers told me, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Start small. Don't try to overcomplicate it your first few times. And like me, even looking back at my first few times, I'll look at them now. I'm like, I should have done a better job doing that. But that's everybody's first video. So you have to start somewhere. So keep it small when you start. So that's my first one. And the other one, just patience. I tell people all the time, patience, because things don't go right. You have to do a reshoot. You have to do things over. Editing takes a while. Just be patient, because it's not something that you can't be like, oh, I need a lesson for tomorrow. I'm going to make a video real quick. These things have to be planned out way in advance. So just be patient with that. And if you have family like me, make sure you schedule your time wisely, because I can't spend all my time editing. So I have to balance teaching, balance editing, balance being a dad, balance being a husband. So just make sure you have a healthy life balance to keep everything going.
Awesome.
Those would be my 3 tips.
Well, thank you so much for your time and efforts and videos and ideas. I know I really appreciate it, and thousands of individuals across the world are going to continue to enjoy your content and share it for years to come. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you, Abby.